What's happening? Welcome back to another video. You're here in the garage with me, Caleb, the one, the only, and we've got the big old van in here today. And I'm not doing anything that extreme today. I'm just trying to change the oil in my van. And I came in here and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna change the oil real quick, no big deal. It'll be a real snip snap sort of deal. But I'm laying here underneath the van, right? And first of all, it's not on jacks or anything, guys. This is just, it's sitting on the ground, and you don't need to jack it up or nothing. You just roll right under here as you please, and roll around. You got plenty of space. And I'm just noticing, like, I've spent a lot of time looking at my van. I've spent a lot of time in my van. I've not spent a lot of time underneath it, and it's kind of a cool view, to be honest. Starting down here in the back, you got some exhaust pipes. You got the drive shaft here, gas tank. You can see this right here is where that piece I ripped off the other day was rusting and falling off. Something I don't think I've really shown in videos this year is where these Ford parts are welded on. Right here, you can see over here, welded on. And then you can also see right here where the old axle was cut off. Kind of interesting. Ooh, I got stuff falling on me, dirt, mud, rust. But let's get to business here, and there's probably a million tutorials on how to change your oil. This here is the oil filter, and I know that because when you go to the store and buy an oil filter, this is what it looks like. So basically I just crawl under the vehicle. Oh, there's the oil filter. All right, so then the next thing we need to find, I know there's gonna be a little teat here. Yep, that's the one. And we're gonna unscrew this guy, and all the oil's gonna pour out into a pan. I've got an oil pan right here, and it already has some oil in it, which is great, so we can add to it. Only the best of the best, the Napa Gold filter and some classic Napa oil. We're going to use just about all of this. Somewhere amongst all of these tools lies a special tool for removing said oil filter. And as soon as we find that, work can begin. I also need a wrench or something to get the little teat, as I like to call it, to let the oil out. And I don't know where anything is in this garage. There's so much stuff in here, and I don't know where anything is. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We got it to move. All right. Now, I'm gonna get ready. Okay. Do we need the wrench at this point? No, we don't. It just was like rusted on there a little bit. It just took a little beef in the right wrench, a little extra leverage, and it came right out. All right, so yeah, you gotta be really careful. You don't want to drop the teat. If you drop the teat into your oil pan, you're not gonna be happy. So let's not drop it. And it's almost out. And the floodgates are about to open. There we go. This stuff is nasty. This oil is blacker than night. Honestly, I don't even know when the last time this thing had an oil change was, but first time since I've owned it that I've changed it, so. Now, if I remember correctly, which I don't always do, but when I take off the oil filter here, it's going to hopefully not dump a ton of oil, but the filter itself, I think, does have oil in it. So you gotta kind of be careful you don't dump it all over yourself. So this thing here just swoops on over the filterino, and just get it on there like that. And we're just gonna put this like that. Like what, maybe one more. Prepared for whatever may or may not come when I take this thing off. Hopefully this is okay. All right. I think I'm just mangling the thing. Am I just mangling it? All right, let's take my little doodad off. And I'm just gonna put our bare hands on the old gal, and sure enough, the oil is starting to trickle down, and I'm making a mess because I didn't get my pan in the right spot. Okay, that's a lot more oil than I recollect coming out of this thing. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it some more, maybe I do remember it being a lot of oil. This just makes a huge mess. Man, all right, so we got the filter off. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know where to put it now. So the last little bit of oil still dripping out. And we'll let it drip for a minute here and just get the rest of it out. But one thing we're gonna do with our dripping oil, and take a little dip of it here on my finger. We're gonna lube up our new filter here, just like this. Give it a nice, oh yeah, look at that. Still dripping ever so slightly. But I'm impatient and I don't think it's that important, so we're just gonna throw this thing back on. Could be wrong, maybe it's super important, I don't know. Is this the wrong dealio? All right, looking at it now, I really feel stupid. It's pretty obvious. I should have noticed the second I looked at it that it was the wrong one. Shouldn't have even tried to go up under there and just shove it on up like it was gonna work. It's okay, guys. Listen, this is a teachable moment. That's what we're gonna use this as, a teachable moment. Not for me, because I'm a genius and I know everything, but for you. This is about humility, okay? And sometimes you make a mistake and you can't beat yourself up over it. As much as I'd like to punch myself right in the face, it's not gonna do us any good. So we're not gonna do it. Yeah, anyway, I guess I gotta go back to Napa. Okay, so here we have the one I took off the truck. Here's the one that was too small, and here's the one that I just went back to Napa and got. And yeah, it should be the correct one. We're gonna get our little dip of oil here and oil up our new friend. Stupid piece of junk. I'm gonna get this baby on here. Going the right way. Do you want my love? Anyone ELO fan? Hang on a second. Let's put this on going this way. Like this. Alright, we'll get this friggin' thing like that. We're just gonna give it a little twist on there. Okay, so we're about to pour the oil in, and it says right on the oil cap the kind of oil you're gonna want to put in. I assume the same would go for all vehicles. Certainly in this case, it does. This is a good enough angle for everybody.
Yeah, that's work.
So then I will change.
Yeah, I had to go back to Napa because they didn't give me all that stuff. Nice.
Where are these buckets of oil from?
That's old oil.
So what do you do with it?
Burn it. Dump it on bonfires. That's part of of the reason why I told you to just go to a change place and do it, because so far this cost me over $30 and I have to dispose of the oil myself. Got really dirty, drove back and forth to Napa twice. So it's just better to just go to the place sometimes. All right, so this is 5 quarts. The van actually takes 6 quarts. I know I was saying 4.5 quarts this whole time, but that would be for a smaller engine. This is the larger engine, so we're gonna put in, luckily, because everyone in my family drives essentially the same vehicle, we have plenty of extra oil, so we're gonna put in 1 more extra quart. Last quart, bottoms up. Okay, we're gonna move our oil pan out of here. And then we gotta get some Speedy Dry. Throw some Speedy Dry down. I can't move this with one hand. It's a two-handed operation. Okay, rag, cup. Got the stuff right here. Just take that and just sprinkle it around on the oil. Maybe a little more. Helps soak it all up. But I would say we did a successful job. Yep.
I didn't know you were making a movie there when I was talking to you.
Oh yeah?
You should have said something.
No, it's okay. I wasn't even recording at the time. I started it up after I was talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to me at first there.
Got the oil changed. She's running strong. Hopefully it appreciates the new oil we put in it. It's actually raining pretty hard out right now. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video here. Thank you guys for watching and watching me change the oil in the van. Again, I don't think anyone's watching this for a tutorial, but maybe just like hanging out with me and seeing what I'm up to. But yep, got the oil changed and got the van parked out here in the rain right now. And guys, you know what rain means? Rain means mud. Mud means we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So stick around, stay tuned, and wait for the next video, and we'll see you there.